Hello and welcome back on to stage 2 of the dirt racing series this week. And this week we're going to be on the Knickerbocker course for the first of its type, a team time race, where the fourth rider over the line will count for the team score. Everyone else doesn't really matter, but we'll come into play the big team tactics this week, with teams desperate to get their fourth rider. Will they be pushing the pace at the front and desperately trying to drop others, or will they hold on and work together to try and ensure that their fourth rider gets to the base of that KOM with the rest of the team? So we'll just get the right details on the screen for you. But just today, within the first race, as ever, I'm going to be de-essing my team. The course is going to be a lap and a half, so finishing at the top of the KOM, so you can see there. We're going to jump quickly into last week's standings, just so you're aware of what's going on before we jump onto the Discord channel where I'll be managing the team. So taking a quick look at the standings, first last week was AHDR All for Cake. The Dirty Sprocket Kings, who are the team I'm helping DS and hopefully riding for in a couple of weeks, are in second place with a strong points tally, managing just to pip AHDR Cheesecake Crew on finish points. Then we've got WMZ Convicts in fourth, Eat Dirt Shake, who will be very strong this week, good group of rides across the board, in fifth. Warriors Racing Team, former Evo, all the way down in sixth. Would be a very disappointing result for them. They look very strong team. Will definitely be up there. And then we've got Level Racing in seventh. So take a quick look at how those teams have got those scores. So you see Jesse Riley's leading the individual standings for AHGR All for Cake with his teammate Andrew Downey, as you saw with a fantastic breakaway at the finish, in third, and WMZ's Cameron Winfield in second. See Chris Herzl on the Sprocket Kings down in joint sixth overall. We've got Stewarty in 10th, JJ in 13th, I think Oyvind down 17th. So we'll just jump onto the chat now with them and see how we're getting on.
And if someone needs help, I can try and help, and otherwise I'll just try to play it safe and definitely be one of the top four. And if that lends itself to trying to go for a win, then that doesn't hurt.
Yeah, I'm sure this is officially a scratch race.
Yeah.
With draft being on and everything.
It should play out probably quite similarly. It'll just be interesting to see who actually pushes the front, if anyone dares try it, or if people just wait till the end. I think over that 5-minute climb will do well. It's just whether people push the pace all the way in between. See, Ben Mears signed up.
I would be very surprised if they do it before the first climb, but we'll see. Hopefully we'll all play together until that time.
What's the chance of a team going TT off the front, just in case we need to be careful right now? Low?
Well, I'll keep an eye on it. I don't think they will, but we'll see.
Yeah.
There you go. Good luck.
But then why not just go for it on the final climb when you are more secure than trying out something fancy?
Yeah, a couple of the HGR rides are still pushing 8s, but no, they're settling a bit now to 7s. And if any team's going to do it, it's probably going to be HDR, Eat Dirt.
Yeah, and Evo is very strong as well.
Yeah. So HDR 5 up the front.
Okay. So we have 37 racing. It was 41 signing up for the event. So.
Yeah, HDR have really packed out the front. They're all doing 5s and 6s still.
Is it both teams or just one of the teams?
It's both teams.
They've not put tags on, so we can't tell.
They work together then, huh?
Yeah.
The black shorts is the
Okay, yeah, it's
team that came third.
both teams.
And the blue. Okay. I don't think what they're doing is very smart, but okay.
Yeah.
Just let them do it.
Exactly, as long as we can keep in contact. And we've got a long downhill coming up. Ben Mears just sat in, chilling. So we can just relax for a bit.
Still doing bloody 440 at the back.
you've got the big downhill to come though. There's no need to panic. Yeah,
After the comp.
before. Maybe not as big as you'd like.
That's what she said.
Okay, we're coming into downhill now. Should be able to just relax off a bit, maybe not as much as usual. They've dropped down to like 5 on the front.
Really? Marker for the first KOM?
About 8, yeah.
7-inch KN.
Yeah.
That's just hard.
Do you know when that kicker is, David? Like the Harlem Hill?
Yeah, 6. Sorry, no, it's 6. 3 kilometers. So yeah, it's the bottom of this. So you turn right and you have a steep downhill.
Yeah. So if somebody's going to do something before the first KOM, it's going to be there, I think.
Yeah. It's very hard. It'll be very hard to break up a group this size. But yeah, I'll just keep an eye on the front. See HDR pushing into the downhill again. Down, he's going for it. Ben Mears on his wheel. But it's pointless here. You want to just sit up and relax down here. Remember, no super tucking.
Didn't enjoy the start, to be honest.
You and me both, mate.
Yeah, just try and stay towards the back a bit, guys, and then use it. Make sure you start pedaling in about 5 seconds, just gently. Okay.
I mean, I can never stop pedaling now with my weight. I still have to do 3 watts. It's so annoying.
It's a hard
Try
life.
that on hills like this.
Just try and hold on to a bit of momentum as we turn left here. You're all at about 55, 60. So you want to hold on to that a little bit more. We've got 1 HGR at the front. A couple of people are already pushing red numbers in the pack, so just be aware. The front isn't doing too much. It's only 6 and a bit.
Only. That's the guy who hasn't ridden in a month.
I know, it's lovely. Okay, it's getting a little bit hot at the front, but again, it's use your momentum. A couple of rides already getting dropped off the back to the level guys. You can do it, mate. Just work on. Okay, get ready. We're gonna have to push a little bit more around this bend. Just make sure you're in contact and moving forward. Okay, the front's still below 8. It's just starting to get a little bit above 8. No one's doing anything crazy though, so no need to panic. Nice work, Brian. Okay, let's keep hold of them, guys. Make sure you're not getting caught out by people getting dropped off the back.
Oh, goddamn.
Make this course.
Nice. Steve K almost got dropped for Shake. So that's good. They're struggling. And Ryan Ack is pretty far back, although I can't imagine that's going to maintain.
I just forgot to feed my hamster. See you later.
That's good, guys. Just get some recovery in. It's a nice position. Let's avoid the front. We don't need to do any work on the front today.
I never do any work on the front.
HGR have got all their 5 op kilo plus riders out in force, so they're going to probably want to make it hot in between. That's why you see them constantly at the front. But they're just kind of training it out. They're not sending people up yet, so it should be okay. We only need to start worrying about that when people start sending up for breakaways. It's only 3%, guys. Try and not go too high on this. Have confidence. Got a double dip you can get back on if needed. Nice.
Just be careful of the back. I've noticed that PD4 can drop off the back way quicker than before.
Strange.
It's weird. All Swift Insiders test
You reckon?
because it should be easier to hang on
Yeah, it should.
back. But I have found it to be harder.
The pack speeds are a little bit higher, allegedly, which makes it, if you get dropped, you're really dropped. So you've
I don't
just
know if
got
I believe that either.
Yeah.
'Cause I've had a bunch more breakaways.
And it's just harder to move up, like maintaining
Yeah.
maybe. But if you want to move and you only do 20 watts more than the pack, you're not actually going to move. You're going to be stuck in place.
No, the pack speeds are definitely quicker. It's just that you get much more rest. So if you have a small breakaway, you know, you can get away with it. And the lack of super tuck means they're not as quick.
Yeah, the lack of super tuck slows them down on the
Yeah.
hill, I guess.
And on those downhills is where the time was really
Yeah.
caught up.
Yeah.
And just the natural cycle when they go over bumps and stuff at the front's gone a bit. So while it's quicker on the flats, etc., on the important parts it might not be. Okay, another rest here. Make sure we're really chilling. And do 1 or 2 here and we should be fine.
We dropped from the HDR.
It's only 29 in the front group.
Yeah.
Is it 7 or 8 teams?
7 teams.
Okay, so there's not a lot of players left, obviously.
Yeah. And the AHGR have 5 left. The other team, their other team only has 3 though, as far as I can see. Maybe 4. Level Velo are down to 2.
I think that's why it's going down.
Our MCs, they're a little better.
The AHDR teams are not pushing the pace anymore.
No.
Really, a lot slower now.
I think they've lost a couple, well, 3 of their own riders. I think some that'll be planned with the second team, but okay, they're starting to motor a little bit at the front, just over the sprint. They're losing another one off the back, but he'll stay on. WMZ have 4 or 5. I think Allport was in a different kit. Alport. Okay. And just be careful, they're not going crazy at the front now. They're down to 3, so you're all connected. Just stay in touch. Use the downhill to bring it back rather than working. Got 5 kilometers to go. Use that momentum when you hit the base of the climb. Stew's been dropped by HDR, but he's going to get back on. I'm not sure what happened. He was doing 7, but he kept going back over that sprint. Okay.
Hey guys, there we go.
Give yourself a bit of room. Remember, this isn't the steepest bit, but you have to stay in contact. You've got 4 pushes. Nice job, guys. Okay, get some rest through here. Ben, Mir, and Broster are really pushing the pace at the front, but it's fine if 2 of them go off. Don't need to worry about those 1 or 2 riders up the road. Just keep in the group. Little kick here. Hard kick here. Nice. Few seconds. Keep working it, keep working it. Okay, now I can ease back a little bit. Don't ease off, but just ease back to like 6s. That's good. 5s or 6s. Get some rest in. It's 4%. Don't be afraid of falling back slightly. Another push now. Another push now with the 10%. That's good, guys. Loads of people are dropping back. Now mashed potatoes towards the back. Okay, now rest up on these flats. Really rest up on this flat. Do the minimum amount of work needed, guys. Okay, and ready. Big kick in 3, 2, 1. Let's send it here. Send it here. 8. 8. Work hard, guys. Carry that speed. Nice job. Okay, this is the longest, hardest section. Get through this and you're almost done. This is it, guys. Keep pushing it. Keep pushing it. That's great. All of us are at the front, but we're dropping other teams' riders. Let's keep working it a little bit. Keep in contact. Don't let the wheels go. Keep Jason's wheel. Nice job. We're all at the front. This is great position for us, guys. Okay. One last kick. One last kick up here. Then we get some flats. Let's drive it here. Drive it here. Push hard again. Push hard again. Come on. Come on, Chris. You can do this. Dig deep. Nice, guys. Nice. Drive it over. Drive it over. This is our course. Let's drop people now. There's big gaps behind. We can decide the race here. Nice work. Now get some rest. Get some rest. Don't go crazy. Seeing a front group of about 15. We want to work it all the way to the line from the next kicker. Get into the downhill. Yeah, front group of 16. Okay, they're all back on. I don't think we're going to lose any more in this front group, so let's let others lead it now. Broster's 5 seconds back. Ryan Axe is 5 seconds back. Okay, go early here. As soon as you see the gardens on the right, first part of that's where you kick. Okay, so you'll be kicking now. Just hold that speed for a little bit, and then you can rest up over the top. Done so well, guys. That's absolutely fantastic. Let's not let Eat Dirt get back on now. 6 seconds to them. Keep driving it, guys. Keep driving it. Don't get caught out of the top, Jason. Doing well. Everyone else is pushing hard ahead of you. That's good, mate. That's good. Okay. There we go, guys. There we go. It's really good. That front group's all in connection. We don't need to do any work here. Just keep in contact. Broster's 10 seconds off the back. That was so good, guys. We're 6 of the 16 riders in that front group. Absolutely incredible. I see 2 for WMC, 2 for Evo. Ben Mears up at the front. AHDR have only 3 from that team, 2 from the other team. So we're currently in first place. We need to work in between the climbs. Don't need to do anything to the downhill. Keep hold of Ben Mears' wheel if we can. He's doing 4 at the front. Everyone's coming through him, don't worry. Remember, 4th rider over the line. No other team has 4 in the front group. We can sacrifice 2 riders to get us there. Really well done, guys.
Shall we do a little bit of work to make sure we're ahead?
Yes.
Have we got enough safety margin?
Yep. We need to do work. There's no harm whatsoever in us doing work.
Alright.
Just do it in the sensible places. So out the base of here, we want to work very hard for about 10-15 seconds to hold the speed. And then we're just going to play the climbs.
Okay, boys. I'll let us out. Everyone's got to be behind me.
Yep.
So that we scare this. We need to scare the other team to chasing.
Down the road, everyone's...
No free lunch here. No free lunch here for them boys.
Everyone's broken up down the road, so the more time you can take by taking advantage of a bunch, the better. 15 kilometers to the climb.
By taking speed into the climbs, that's also the easiest for me.
Yeah. Okay, let's start to drive it a little bit.
Push it out.
Drive it a little bit now, guys. Let's go. Nice job. Again, let's just hold that speed. Good work, Jason. Let's keep coming
Peeling
through
off
him.
now.
Oyvind through him. JJ's on your wheel. Come on, Oyvind. Little push, little push. That's good, mate.
Make sure we still have 4 guys that feel really good for the climb.
Yeah, we'll just do more work here. We'll take some rest later.
There's 3 of you in the wind right now. Watch out.
Yep.
Not all hits the front.
Okay. Again, we're going to do more work on the climbs. We don't need to do too much on the flats. We're in a good position. Okay,
Man,
dig in
Tonka
here.
wants it. He's doing 6s.
Yeah. So the group's back. There's 2 HGR riders together. Then there's Bros, which is 11 seconds back. Then you've got Broster and Ryan Ackers, another 11 seconds back. Then you've got 2 Evo guys in a bit of a bigger group. Another 11 seconds or so back.
Pushing 380 watts, so
Yeah.
they're trying to make it back.
Yeah.
They still have 13 seconds to go though.
Again, you're going to take. Don't necessarily try and beat them on the flats. Beat them on the climb, so you have the group speed on the downhills. If we need to, we can start to push and make it hard for them on the flats. But take advantage of the group speed.
Yeah, push. I'm gonna push a little bit over the top here.
Yeah, we want to really send it through this banner. Nice, Chris. Oh,
Push through me.
yep,
Jason.
yep. Keep the speed high as we come over the cobbles and the bridge. That's good, mate. Nice work, Jason. Again, no.
More guys are starting to fall back.
Yeah, I think lots.
He'll work to help.
Yeah, lots have realised the position they're in, where they hadn't before.
Jason needs to peel off. Jason peeling off.
Yep,
Ben Mears gonna help us.
yep. Keep hold of him. Got to hold his wheel, guys. Brian,
Start again.
nice job,
He just
guys.
messaged me.
Yep. Okay, I think AHGR have dropped another 2 riders back even to try and help out, or they're starting to drop 2 back. So it's going to turn into a bit of a team time trial, guys. Again, we've got a long incline coming up here. We're going to have to just take little turns on the front. Okay, so we're going to go in Discord order, just doing little pulls. We'll start at around, do just 30 seconds each. I don't know, we won't be able to get Ben involved properly, but just work around him. So we'll start off with Brian at 20 minutes, then followed by Chris at 20:30, Jason at 21. Again, if Ben Mears doing significant off the front, just let him do it, sit in, but try and hold his wheel. So Brian, if you can just slowly move up.
Starting not to sit in right now.
Okay.
Maybe I'm pushed over mountaintops. I can't see it on the front with my weight.
Yeah, okay,
I'm just going to the camera.
let's drive up. Okay, so Brian, if you can just take 15, and then Jason, if you can come up at 20:30, or at least, you know, holding second wheel behind Ben. But the aim's to build that 20-30 second advantage going into the KOM. We'll be able to sit up on the downhills leading into it and get some rest. And they're not going to catch 20 seconds up on us.
I mean, they're already at 20 seconds now.
Yeah. Yeah, but ignore the 20-second gap. There's a big chase group that's going to come through them. It's a big old chase group, about 6-7 riders really sending it from different teams, and they're going to start to reel in other people.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's 36 seconds, so yeah.
Yeah, they're who you're actually racing against. At worst, we want them just to catch us. Well, you know, if they do catch us, we want them to catch us just before the Harlem Hill again. where they're going to have to kick it and just keep working hard. That's what will make the difference. We know we can beat them on the KOM. We've already shown that. Nice, so I can just grab his wheel. He's pushing hard. Joey with... Yep. Nice job, guys.
HDR really should have dropped back everyone by now. I don't get this. That's not
Yeah, it's
the ideal strategy.
bonk. They should just drop their entire team and help out because there's no point.
If those two are so strong on the climb, then they will not have a problem in the second go either. It should just help
Yeah,
the weaker guys.
exactly.
You're right, there's no point in having 2 riders in the front if you've got 2 behind that
Yeah.
you need.
But remember, people might not be on the same Discord or have anyone helping them or anything, so it happens. Warriors still have Arbe with us, and Ryo, don't know him, but Tomazaki Arbe's great. So I don't know what they're playing at either, but can't complain. Again, let's drive it here. Drive it up here. Big downhill coming. Not sure what that's in reference to.
Maybe shoot over the top a little bit, pick it up after that, please.
Nice, Chris. JJ, if you can just grab his wheel. Make sure he doesn't come all the way through. And just sit up, get some rest, Chris.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if Ben's going to keep doing that work. We might not have to do as anything particularly on the front, apart from on these kickers. But let's make sure we're working through hard on the kickers and using that group speed. Chase group's about 34 seconds now. They're about to catch the 2 HDR guys.
32 seconds or so, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The 2 HDR guys have worked that entire time and they could have just sat up and joined that group. So again, they're going to be tired. They're not really playing it very sensibly. Remember, it's going to be hard work up here. This is where we make teams suffer. We're a punchy team. Let's take advantage of the punches. Try to avoid the front. Ben Mear's going to take it again at the start of this, I think. Or at least coming through. Nice, Chris. Get some rest, yeah. Okay, get ready. We're going to kick hard up here. Ready. Go. 6 7s, if not higher. Let's drive it. Drive it through. Treat it like a scratch race where everyone's working. This is nice, guys. I know it's weird when you have your own teammates ahead of you, but keep pushing hard. That's good. Real good, guys. Nice work, guys. Nice, Jason. Good push. Go on, Joey. This is it, boys. Proving a point. All the way over the top, all the way over the top. And we can't afford to ease here. Treat it like a team time trial. We've got to maintain that speed and do it where it helps. Nice work, Jason. That's fantastic, mate. If we can get someone coming through him just as we come into the downhill, let's hold those wheels. Nice, Oven. Don't be afraid to blow up a bit, guys. We have 6 riders.
Yeah. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, we want to keep all 6 if we can, but it's not the end of the world. The main thing is we work together.
We've been waiting for him.
Crushing it, guys. Well done. Okay, long grind here.
We can also try to go a little slower. Like not work so hard at the first parts of the climb. Just control it a little bit.
We want to maintain the speed at the start of the climb.
Yeah, but you can do
Give them a snap.
Years on it.
Right. Chris, you're crushing it, mate. Don't worry. If you're working hard, that's good. It means everyone else behind is having to. Okay, Ben. Mear's got it at 6. Again, I think he's just managing the effort a little bit because he slowed as soon as there was a bit of a gap. Watch out, Warriors are just pushing a little bit. Not quite sure why. Joey's got their wheel, though. Nice job. JJ's there. Jason is just getting a little stretched out. That's good. That's good, guys. Keep working it.
They're probably just thinking about personal spots now.
Yeah,
The gap is so big.
exactly. And remember, just keep looking at the meters behind. We want to keep our teammates attached if we can. Doing really nicely there, though. Okay. A few more seconds and you get a little downhill. Looking at 37 seconds to the group behind. Anything over 20, 30 should be enough, but there's still a good 10k to go. We've done really nicely, guys. We've got a long downhill to come. It's not very steep, but it's plenty of rest. Okay, little short one here.
In our counter, it says 14.5 remaining.
14.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... So
Yeah.
it's ending at the bottom of the KOM, not the top.
Is it?
Oh, it's ending at the top.
Well,
We finished at the top.
Picture.
They changed it.
The
We'll
picture
see.
should be wrong. They said it would end at the top.
We'll see. Either way, it won't make too much difference.
That's why I said we don't have to go super hard and risk killing ourselves on the bottom slopes if we have 40 seconds.
Yeah. But we can see that when we get there, I guess. But the main thing is that third kick, where it's a bit longer, and you have 2 bumps at like 15%. Okay, let's just be careful, Brian, Oyvind here. Just work a little bit. Yep. Chris, if you can lend him a wheel, if you just ease a little bit. Same with you, JJ. Let's just ease a little bit.
Oh, again.
Nice
Okay.
work, guys. Well done. Again, just relax now in the pack, guys. If you're not at the
About
front,
40 seconds on the second group.
yeah, but that group
Don't
is
go for this big up column. I'm pretty fine.
so that group's 11 down to 15, and then there's another group 5 seconds back with 5 in it. So if
Yeah,
they
they're 40 seconds back now or whatever, so don't need to kill ourselves right now.
exactly, if that group gets back together, we might need to be more concerned. But let's rest on this downhill. Again, just punch when we can, but rest on the downhills.
I mean, no one's gonna get people overtake 3 of our guys 20 seconds down on the time.
Yeah,
It's just not gonna happen.
exactly. Again, we need to work on these little inclines. So we're coming up. We've got a little one here. Let's just push over it. Oh, it's not. Well, it's not here yet. Sorry, it's when we come around the right-hand turn or left-hand turn. Don't like this course. It's not park perimeter loop. It's all I know.
I never know where I am first. Like, I thought we were on the downhill towards Harlem, and suddenly we're somewhere completely different.
Alright, here's on
I'm
the
not
front.
sure if we're gonna take a left or a right here.
Yeah, I assume we're taking the. Well, either way, it's a steep punch up. So. Okay.
Nope.
Few more
No,
seconds
we're
rest.
turning around. We're going to the finish.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to the finish, and then going towards Harlem again.
Yeah.
So this is why it's 1.5 laps. Up to the top.
Okay, let's push
I
here.
love how we've all reconned it.
Six and a bit up here, guys. Let's drive hard. We're gonna keep working hard on the uphills and then relaxing on the flats and downhills. Nice, Brian.
Okay, so it should be 10 kilometers left if we end on the top. But there it says 11.9.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be ending at the bottom of the downhill. Or maybe not the bottom. No, it looks like the bottom of the downhill. Pretty much dead on it. But at that point, it doesn't matter too much. Apart from for you ranking
Nah.
point hunters.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they set it up as a TTT though. It might be.
I'll see if
That's
I can
now 10
find out.
guys. 36 seconds. And they're
Yeah,
pushing really hard right now. They're probably on an uphill, but still
yeah.
can't too strong about.
There's 6 HDR guys in there who are doing most of the work. A couple of eat dirt. Not enough eat dirt to make a difference though, so it's just HDR essentially versus us for that first
I mean, if
place.
we have Shade pulling on
Watch it. It's up.
We're all still connected, don't we? Nice call, Jace.
Sneaky little man.
Yeah, it's set up as a normal race on ZwiftPower. The real
He doesn't
product
give a
is.
damn. Wanna win.
Yeah. Okay. So
Are you live streaming this, Squirrel?
what was that? I'm streaming.
Are you
yeah.
live streaming?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if some of the others are listening in. I know I would be.
Yeah. So 30 seconds now to HDR. We do need to start to work a little bit. We will have a bit of an advantage on that punch over at Parham. That's still to come after this downhill, but let's try and work over the top here and get up to speed quickly before the downhill.
designate some sacrificial lamb to the pushing who will die on the climb or something.
I can do it.
Is that you? Who's that? Brian? Or
JJ.
JJ? Yeah. Essentially, don't do... well, yeah, okay. If you just want to do work, but don't do... and on this downhill, don't do anything crazy. Once we're up to 50, 55, that's fine. The most important thing will be that bit after Harlem, between the downhill from Harlem to the base of the climb.
I usually post when you press the hill and then just take off the gas, but just take a little bit more speed into it.
Yeah. We'll reassess when we get to the base. We need to work very hard up Harlem, because that's where they're going to try and make the catch. Okay, this speed's okay. Oh.
And at least they fractured their own group down to just to just 6 people, yeah.
Yeah. Are you actually...
back to 4, I guess.
Are you watching your own race, or are you just streaming them?
No, I just see it on Source. I see the group.
Ah, okay. Yeah, they dropped down, but he's going to get back on, I think. They're trying to bridge it back. It's the Evo guys, Mashed Potato and Greg Morgan, because that's going to be their 4th Evo rider. So they're trying to fracture, I think. So they're fighting them as well. So they've got a little infight there between Evo or Warriors, as I should call them, in HDR. And then we're fighting against HDR, and I guess Warriors to some extent. Okay, guys, just need to run. I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, I think I'm speed here in a few seconds. Like, start pedaling again. And if you're lucky, one of the guys will do the speed now. Okay.
Well, let's push it a little bit. Okay.
Here we go. Yeah, if they want to lead at 6 this part, then that's fine with us. But push the last part.
Oh, sorry about that, guys. Back now. Just had a package. Yeah, let's try and push up this second section. That group's all back together down the road. About 8, 9 of them. But they're only doing about 5, 6s up here. Let's keep pushing. Nice work, Joey. Drive over the top and try and build speed over the top. We can do this. You guys are more than strong enough there. You can see him behind you in the 6s.
Coming to...
Yep. There we go. Good job, guys. Now rest on the downhill. That was really good. It's been a masterclass so far, guys.
Oh.
less than 6 kilometers to the top of the KOM. Okay, little push up through here. This is where Ben, Mir, JJ, guys are going to be able to do the most work to help us. Let's drive it through and over. Nice job. Keep hold of their wheels, guys. I know you don't want to do the hard work here. We want to end it before the KOM. 37 seconds back. If we can keep that above 30, then they've got no chance. Great work, JJ. Sit in behind Ben. Joey, if you can hold Ben's wheel, if you can. The Warriors guys are doing the same.
He's having it.
Okay. Little push, Oyvind. Just before the down. You can do this, mate. There we go. There we go.
Got it.
Great job. Nice, Chris.
Wow. I'd really like some rest.
Yeah. And you've got another longer rest coming once we get over these little bumps. This is the crucial time. We're up to 40 seconds gap. You're doing so well, guys.
I think we don't need to push
No.
anymore. Ben wants to push sure, but we should get rest.
Oh, this is nice. Okay. We need to get to the top of this little incline, then we've got a long downhill which we're just going to recover on. We've got a big enough gap. The chase group stopped chasing. They're now just fighting within each other, I think. They're trying to save energy for the climb.
Yeah.
It's just about recovery now, guys, while staying in contact with the leaders. This is really good. Rest up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Get drink.
Oyvind, Brian, you can do it, mate. Yeah, there you go. You're going to be on. You're going to be on. You're moving through quick.
Am I seeing correctly that Ben has an FTP of 360 and he's under 70 kilograms?
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, he rides for Wahoo.
Slumming it today.
Nice job, guys. Okay, just rest up. This is really, really good. You don't have to do anything for another 30, 40 seconds at least. Then we have that little bump over the sprint, I think. It's definitely less of a bump than when you're going full gas. 52 seconds. That chase group's really died off here, guys. We don't need to worry. Just rest up. Let anyone else lead. Avoid the front. Yes. We've got a group of 10. 6
I
of
will
us.
push it in later.
4 of them.
Anyway. Just in case.
Okay. I'd save your legs though, guys. Really, like, you might as well just see how high up we can come as a team. Get those finish points, individual finish points for the overall standings.
Yeah.
No one's gonna go long from here, but you need to watch out for someone going long on that first climb.
They can go, can't they?
Yeah, but
But
and it's up to
I
you.
think we have the gap.
Unless you're.
If anyone wants to go for it and can,
Yeah.
they probably should.
Yeah, that's something. I'm just gonna manage as if
I'm
it's
pretty.
unless three of us totally blow up, we're absolutely fine here for getting the overall win. It's how many points you want to get for individuals, just for
They're giving them
individual
out as well?
totals. I think they will do
it's a
for
normal scratch race, so I think it's
Yeah.
baked in.
So for your individual rider rankings, I'm not sure how that'll play into the if there's a tie at the end of the series. Probably should have read up a bit more.
Yeah, probably will. Or like third, it goes to third guy after 40.
Yeah. Remember, you guys are all at the front over the last time. You can definitely hold on and beat most of these guys here.
Most of these guys are us.
Yeah.
Exactly. Shh. Spoiling all my top tips. Okay, Ryo's going at 6 on the front. It's nothing crazy. Let's not worry too much about this first part of the climb. It's the next few where it gets real steep that we're going to do damage. I'm just going to treat it like a scratch race from here on out, guys. If you're absolutely blowing and just want to get over the top, that's fine. Okay.
Giving ride-ons, JJ.
He's chilling. Okay, you want to kick up a bit here. AHGR guy's gone off the back, so we're down to 9 in the group. Kick up here just to carry the speed. And you can rest a bit more in between. 15%, let's drive it. Drive it a bit. Nice job, guys. Okay. Okay, and as it goes down to 4% here, we can just relax a little bit more. This isn't where it's going to be won, whatever happens. It's the next section. Not the next kick, but the next section's where the race is going to be won. But it'll stretch out a little bit here. Okay, Mir's trying to send it a little bit. Chris, make sure you keep on his wheel. Little kick here. Kick here. Come on, guys. Jace, you know you want to be up there. Joey, you can all compete here. Nice, Chris. You're moving forward. Once you're moving forward, just relax a little bit on their wheels. Okay, you can relax there, Chris. You can relax. Nice job, mate. Okay. Get ready for the kick through here. Hold the speed. You're at 40 now. Kick now, kick now. Let's go, Chris. Big kick. Do the work early. Nice job, mate. Get over this in contact. There we go. There we go. Keep driving it. You want to get there and get to the sprint finish here. That's the target. You can beat them both in a sprint, Chris. Just got to hold on. Nice job, mate. One last push, Chris. One last dig. Here we go. Get over here and you're the favourite. Get over here and it's your win. Don't get dropped here. Come on. There we go. Nice job, mate. Nice job. You're going to stick in with that pace. Come on. Ben's trying to end it here. Don't let him get away. Get onto the flats. Get onto the flats. That's good. You don't need to come through him. Just hold onto his wheel. Nice job. Okay, and breathe. And breathe. Stop. Just get a little bit of rest. You can just sit in their wheels here. Have confidence to be behind them. You've got the biggest sprint by a mile, mate. Ben's 10 watts per kilo. Tomizaki's 13. Recover, Chris. Recover. Okay. If you see where the plants start on the right, where the pillar is, you want to send it from there, full send. Don't give them a chance. You want to have a gap, big gap over them by the top of that kicker. Okay, Chris, get ready to send it in 3, 2, 1. All in now, Chris, all in. This is it. This is it. Come on, mate, you can do this. Big kick. There we go. There we go. Drive through. Drive through. End it here. End it here. Come on, we're taking names. Take Ben. Here we go now. 5 meter gap. We've got to get that gap. Get that gap. Keep driving. Keep driving. Keep driving. A few more seconds, Chris. Go on. There we go. You've got it, mate. You've got it, mate. Great job. Absolutely fantastic. Feel bad trying to help you guys against each other now. Really good finish, guys. It's going to be 1st, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Oh, I don't know, Jace. Oh. Keep pushing it. You got this. Oh, crap. That's fine, yeah. That's fine. You've got the gap. You can super tuck Chris. That's what I was saying. You need to do the work there. They're not going to catch you. No, super tuck on the downhill, mate. Super tuck on the downhills. And just push on the flats. There's 2 of them, so only one of them can super tuck at a time. Okay, out again, Chris. Out again. Nothing crazy. You've got this, mate. You've got this. 7 seconds.
7 minutes.
You can do this.
Yeah, I got it.
Nice job, Chris. They're never going to catch you now. Don't worry about it. You're going 5 kilometers an hour quicker than them. You got this.
Easy.
Congrats, mate. Well deserved.
Well done. Oh.
The climb was too short. It's at a 5-minute record. Really bad luck.
Looks like Evo might have beaten HDR as well.
I only see 5 people at him going yet. After that's 4. The very bottom. Yeah, we got 4.
Yeah.
We have 4 in the top 6.
Yeah.
Do you think that's enough?
Oh, I don't know. It's a really good result if Evo beat HDR here, though. And they look like they're going to.
Evo.
Oh, Joey. You son of a bitch.
This is the most clinic team performance I've ever seen. Ridiculous.
Crazy,
Well done, guys.
Yeah. No, it's so good, guys. Course suited us, but you executed it so nicely. Oh.
Yeah, all 6 of us in the top 9.
Nice. Not even room for another team to have 4.
Exactly. Oh.
You're really a slacker. You let 3 people beat you. Only 4th best, not. So the W, whoever W is, has 4 in the top 12.
Yeah,
so
that's
they're second.
Evo Warriors. So that's perfect, because it puts us in first overall, and HDR down to second.
Is Tonka in the same team as English, McLaren, and so on?
I have no idea,
Because that's the same jersey.
but I
yeah.
presume so.
Yeah, so the CC guys are 3rd. Are those the one that won last time?
So I think that Tonka is in the other. Is in the cheese team or whatever they
And
call
they have
it.
the same shirt, so I don't know.
No, it's a slightly different shorts.
But either way, the CC guys have 4 ahead of the others.
Yeah.
So it's definitely CC in 3rd.
Oh my god, I'm curious to see what my 5-minute power was on that one. Yes.
That was brutal, guys. You did so well. So well. I just watched you 4 go up ahead of me, and I was like, nah. I just didn't even. I just couldn't. I had nothing.
The guys that finished 3rd are the ones that also finished 3rd last time. So we're actually at least 2 points ahead now in the overall.
Oh wow, that's great.
I really need to cancel my vacation, so I'm there for the last 2 races.
Priorities.
Just bring your bike.
Well, guys, that was a blast.
That was really
That
good.
was amazing.
Great job there, Chris.
Wow.
Nice win.
Thank you so much for having me.
That was amazing.
Thank you for
Yeah, well done, Chris.
so much fun. All right,
Yeah, well
guys.
done, Chris.
Joey, thanks for the motivation at the end.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Thank
You
you so
won it
much,
for us.
guys.
Yeah. I reckon without you, Squirrel, we wouldn't have had a punch up the first KOM that was so well executed, and that's what broke the other teams who were too fractured. It has to be that.
Yeah.
And
Agreed.
Nothing to do with your power. Nah.
No, yeah, but we don't know. I certainly don't know when to use it.
Yeah.
So being told when to use it helps me a lot.
Really a thing of confidence. Like, I'm still looking at the data that I see, but knowing that there's someone else to rely on is really helpful. And obviously, if someone tells you, hey, those guys got nothing on you in the sprint, then you're probably going to win that sprint.
Oh, you just missed a WMZ sprint for the line. Fair play to them, they're all fighting with each other. I'm going to have to jump off,
anyway, guys.
Great job.
Yeah,
Really
have a
impressive.
good one. Cheers.
See you soon.
Bye bye.
Great race, everyone.
Curious, guys.
Thanks for joining us. Just try and get the results as they've come up on the screen so far, guys, but it looks like a comprehensive win for the Sprocket Kings, which is great to see. Well executed plan. I'll be on later covering the Platinum 1.5 race in the first block of EMEA races, and then the Gold 1 race in the second block. The live stream link should already be on the channel, but if not, I'll send one of the captains. So just move on to the results now. So hopefully should... There we go. So as you saw, Chris came first for the Dirty Sprockets. Fantastic result there, taking advantage of his big sprint advantage. And it was really important just to kind of push him hard over the top, knowing that downhill, if you get a couple of seconds there, he's going to be gone, especially against small groups. One of the perks of PD4, that unless you're that front rider, or you know, maybe two in a group of two, but generally that front rider, you won't be able to super tuck. So being solo up the road, there's a real advantage. I'd strongly recommend it for later. You want to end it when you come over the top and just coast through the downhill as much as you can. Then looking back, we had 4 more in the top 7. The Dead Sprockets with Oyvind coming up and bringing up the rear of that front group. Really great performance there, especially from the Watts-Kilo. You can see how much they saved. Then coming down the order, it's definitely going to be Evo Warriors in second place. Then we've got the 2 HDR teams. Not quite sure which way around that'll go, but presumably they'll take 3rd and 4th in the league. And then it'll be tight between WMZ. We saw a great group of them with Luke Allport, Jeff Morton, Andrew Neville Ross, Cam Winfield all coming through together. So they might wrap up 5th. But really good performance across the board there. See if we can get it. There we go. And I think a bit tough on some teams who lost riders early, especially for Level. But really good that Level kind of grouped back together. They dropped riders back to help out, which is the main point. And I think a couple of teams missed out on that earlier and didn't quite think it through. That front group had plenty of riders in it who could have dropped back and helped out there chasing down riders earlier, and instead they worked on the front and made it easier for that breakaway to stick. But it's a really interesting race today. I thought it might be a bit flatter with a bit less excitement, but it's really good to see that it kind of took off. It was very tactical, lots going on. So big shout out to the organisers for picking this course for it and trying something different. If you want to see more of it, please come and join later. So thanks for having me and watching over this. I'll see you